So they'll be calling you a radical. So all hands on deck, all hands on deck. So call out. We need help with the Peace Vigil. So, the Peace Vigil has been there since the 70s. It's 24/7, but Craig and Filippo, they need some help. They need somebody to help out on the night. Filippo's putting in 100 hours a freaking week, He's in a wheelchair. Come on, man. So anybody in the D.C. area, we need help on the night shift. Craig's been doing it. They're getting up in the years. Their health is not good, either one of them. And so I want to talk about this, about they got to keep them separated, about Trumpy. Good Lord, he's starting to sound like an old Peace Vigil freaking lefty when it comes to the wars. Did you hear him today? Sound just like us at the Peace Vigil in those days. Remember those days in the Peace Vigil, 2002, 3, 4, going crazy on Bush? So this morning he pulled John Bolton's security clearance. Went right to they sent him to the house. So, nope, you're done. And then he was asked why you did it. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, Trump? Why'd you do it, Trump? Why'd you do it? He says, it just proved he's completely different than the last one term. I'm telling you. Remember, he had Bolton on his team. I couldn't believe when he named him. I was so pissed off. I'm like, so Trump was asked, how come you did it? And he says, well, the only reason I had him with me is, he says, he's a very dumb person, he says first. Of course, you always got to throw his insults on everyone. And, of course, he is a dumb person. I agree with every word he said. And he says, well, when I would walk into any room with him behind me, no matter which foreign person, president I was talking to, they automatically got scared because they knew that we were probably going to attack because John Bolton's a warmonger. Because he is a fucking warmonger. Well, keep going, Trump. I'll post the link to the interview in 2006 on CNBC where he just goes off on Bush and goes off on Iraq like we were at the Peace Vigil, going crazy. And he says, if you get rid of Saddam Hussein, you're just going to get one even worse. And in case you don't know this, there would be no ISIS if it wasn't for Bush, Cheney, and Wolfowitz, Bremer, the New York Times, Washington Post, the CNBC war-beating fuck. They need to be all in fucking prison. That's who invented that. That's what came out. What's the byproduct of slaughtering 2 million innocent fucking women and children in Iraq? ISIS, for one. So if Trump could pull this off, you already got a ceasefire. I've been reading about it, and there's one guy, and he's, was based in Jerusalem for years and years and years. I like Chris Hedges, too. I got a little disappointed on Chris Hedges on his, because he dropped the ball on Fukushima. Same with Noam. I know Noam Chomsky personally. He dropped the ball on Fukushima, but still. But I listened to him last night talking about how Trump pulled it off, and Trump's guy sent in there, and he played hardball. Go figure. The warmongers who knew I was really good at killing people are the left now. Obama did that. Biden, he needs to be at the Hague. So does Blinken, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. They need to be at the Hague. One day he goes in there and says, no, it's over, you're done. We'll see if it holds. But if he can pull off the gig if he can pull it off in Ukraine, which apparently, now I don't know if it's true, BBC, them bootlicking freaking warmongering lying scumbags are reporting that he's told Putin, you can either do it the easy way or you can do it the hard way, and playing hardball with him. Now, of course, like you believe a one word fucking warmonger fucking BBC says. CNBC, the New York Times needs to be the first one rounded up. Iraq, Afghanistan, and I'll post the link. I was in New York in those days. Fuck, especially in 2005, fucking 6, And And I remember when Trump was the registered Democrat, then he was the registered liberal, then he was back the Democrat, then I remember those days. Like he's starting to sound like he did, but I'll take that guy. I'll take that guy. I mean, all his creepy ass shit that he's done. I mean, fuck. I don't know what happened to him along the way, but maybe he's going back to being that old Trump, which we used to like him, the peace activist. Remember when he was the peace activist? Remember when he used to just go off on fucking every single one of them? Fuck, the New York Times needs to be locked up. Fucking Warmonger. Well, Biden's the worst. They were. Obama, who knew all the... Look, I mean, it's so disgusting, but we need help with the peace vigil. You know, I'm going to send this to the White House. Because the peace vigil, and if you don't know about the peace vigil, we've been there since, they said it's the longest standing 24/7 fucking vigil in North America. The only one that I think is longer than us is the one at Hiroshima. And so it's right across from the White House. You know, the little tent. Filippo's there. You know, or Craig is always there. Go talk to him, and we could really use some fucking help. I'm getting a procedure done on my esophagus in the morning. You know, if I got to fly back there and fucking do it, I got to show. I mean, some of the stuff I have hanging on the wall, I got there. Oh, boy. So, what a painting, right? What did I tell you about in California? Fire broke out in La Jolla. They got it out, I think. But it never rains in Southern California. Oh, boy. The mama and the papa's on Balco. Oh, it pours, it pours. But Trump ain't fucking around. I loved it. Fuck, I walk into a room and everybody thought we were going to immediately fucking attack because I had the warmonger with me. That's what he is, a fucking warmonger. I still couldn't believe when Trump put him on the... Yeah, and I never voted for Trump, either one of them. Sure never voted for fucking Biden. I voted for Bernie Sanders. But hats off to you, Trump. Keep going, man. Keep going. I think you're going to win a lot of fucking us lefties fucking... Well, us Bernie bros over. I voted for Bernie every time, but fuck, so far, I'm fucking... Fuck. The ceasefire, and I mean, I was so relieved when that ceasefire, but people that did that need to pay. They need to go to fucking jail. Fucking Biden, he's the new Bush Cheney. So we need help with the peace vigil. And keep going, Trump. Fuck, you're sounding like us fucking... You sound exactly like Kevin Blanch at the peace vigil in 2001 and 2 and 3. Fucking... I'll post the interview he did on CNBC. I remember when he used to just fucking go off on them all, and he was, you know, fuck what he did today, Bolton. I loved it. Fucking loved it. Keep getting these war fucking pigs, Trump. Keep going at the fucking war pigs. Keep going on it, and you're going to get us fucking, you know, fuck. Keep going, man. So, keep going. We need help at the peace vigil. So anybody in the D.C. area, whatever, you know, the night shift, come on, man. If I got to fly back there after I get the procedure done here in a couple of days, then I guess I will. Stay in tune.